Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Michael Fletcher. Welcome to this. It is pretty late in the evening, as you can tell, about 1:45 in the morning here in the East Coast area. So right now, I'm going to give you my thoughts about tonight's fight between Antonio Margarito and Miguel Angel Cotto. The fight was held at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, tonight, and Miguel Cotto gets a measure of revenge as he TKOs and beats Antonio Margarito in the 10th round via the doctors stopping the fight due to the fact that Antonio Margarito, one of his eyes was completely shut. It was a dominating performance by Miguel Cotto tonight, as he absolutely overwhelmed and did indeed get a measure of revenge on Antonio Margarito. He looked very sharp. He looked really good in this fight tonight. This was definitely a different Miguel Cotto from the first fight where he lost to Antonio Margarito. Now, there's a lot of rumors and a lot of people that thinks that Margarito cheated in that first fight because they felt like possibly he might have had illegal wraps on the first fight. There's no dispute about this fight whatsoever in this situation. Basically, the first 4 rounds all went to Miguel Cotto. Effective punching. He was hitting him with everything but the kitchen sink. But I will give credit where credit's due to Antonio Margarito. He has a very tough chin. He took a lot of shots and went right through a lot of them, and didn't show any pain or any ill will. However, after round number 3, there was a cut over the right eye, and it started to swell and bleed throughout the remainder of the fight. I gave round number 5 and round number 6 to Antonio Margarito. I thought he actually came out really well. Started trading a few punches with Cotto. Cotto was still basically neutral on some of the punches. And these are toss-up rounds, so I know a lot of you might disagree with this. I probably will believe that you guys did. However, I thought that Margarito looked very good in those 2 rounds only, and I actually gave round 5 and round 6 to Antonio. The remainder of the fight, from 6 through the end, I gave it to Miguel Cotto. I thought he was just overwhelming him, hitting him with some great body shots, great shots to the head, especially power shots, and was able to close the eye and make the had the doctors come in. They took a look at it at round 9. However, the doctors felt he was good. He had just about enough. And then they kept going through round 9. Probably a bad idea because I gave that round, like I said, to Miguel Cotto. And at the time of the stoppage, I had it 88-83 for Cotto. He was well ahead on my scorecards. And I probably will assume he was probably well ahead on everybody's scorecard, whoever was watching the fight and judging it for their own. So now, what happens next? Where do we go from here for both fighters? For Miguel Angel Cotto, I don't know if you guys actually heard, but Bob Arum has said that he would like for Cotto to possibly fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. next. I will tell you right now, I think that would be a very interesting fight. I think that would be a very good matchup for Cotto, and to see Chavez Jr. go one-on-one. But there is some lingering questions right now as it pertains to Chavez Jr. because of the fact that he does have a mandatory fight coming up with Sergio Martinez for the WBC middleweight. I think it's junior middleweight championship of the world. I know it's somewhere around the 184 title is where this fight is supposed to happen. That remains to be seen if he is going to take the fight or if the WBC is going to strip Chavez Jr. of that fight, because of the fact that of how real good Sergio Martinez is and how strong of a fighter that he is. Martinez is actually going up in weight, and he is considered the number one contender for the title. However, Chavez took a non-mandatory fight to fight Peter Manfredo Jr., and now there's rumors that he's going to do another fight, and this fight is scheduled for March 13th, 2012, and it might not be Sergio Martinez. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. For Margarito, I mean, this was another devastating loss. He's now have 2 back-to-back devastating losses. One that was from Manny Pacquiao, which was his first fight back after the suspension, and now tonight, this was a pretty bad loss that he suffered again. This time, the rematch against Miguel Cotto. I don't know where Margarito will go after this. One thing is for sure, you probably will see Margarito very soon. As far as Cotto goes, we'll have to wait and see. I know he definitely will be in the mix again. Definitely looking for another title very, very soon. And I can't wait to see what happens next, especially with Cotto. I'm very interested. I think if he does indeed fight Chavez Jr., it would be a tremendous match, and will be one of those fights that I think everybody will be looking forward to in 2012. Alright, that's it for now. I will come on possibly later on to give you my thoughts about tonight's UFC Ultimate Fighter finale. Until then, I am Michael Fletcher. Thanks a lot for watching this. Hubs and Ham Hounds, and I'm out. So long, everybody.